there's a big loud car out there. Today I wanted to talk about Isopod Care and stuff you need to know before you get an Isopod or Isopods. So firstly, we're going to be talking about moisture and humidity. Isopods need a high moisture content. This is due to the fact they actually have gills. They are crustaceans and they breathe through gills. These gills need moisture in order to, function and run properly. In order to keep this moisture, you are going to need a spray bottle, and you're going to want to spray it, I'd say, once a day to every other day. I usually do it at nighttime just because for all my reptiles, I do nightly mist because in the wild, humidity usually rises at nighttime. Using a plastic enclosure does help keep that humidity in. Glass enclosures are known to not trap humidity as well. And you could, for my isopods, I have them in this tub and I drilled holes on each side. And I do eventually want to add a mesh top right here, just to add more humidity. I'm gonna do that sometime today. One of my isopods is in shed right there. I don't want to bug him, so I'm gonna put the lid back on. I just noticed that. So for your substrate, you are going to want to use organic topsoil, and to basically clean it and sanitize it, you're gonna want to bake it in the oven at 150 for about an hour or so. But I actually got these guys at a reptile expo I showed you guys in the last video, and so far they're doing well. To provide extra enrichment in hiding places, you're going to want to get like a cork bark. It can be flat or round, just as long as it fits in the enclosure and it doesn't take up too much space. I have like mini pieces of cork bark I stick in there, and they kind of hide underneath. I also boiled this for about like an hour or so. So for extra hiding places, you can use leaf litter. You can actually make your own by using these reptile and isopod safe leaves. So the leaves that are safe are magnolia, maple, birch, and beech leaves. You can also boil these or bake them for about an hour, and it sanitizes them. Do not use any type of sappy or pine leaves. That will kill your isopods. Those are not safe for reptiles or isopods. So if you didn't know, isopods actually play a key role in keeping the environment clean and nutrient cycling. They scavenge and eat decaying animal feces, dead plant matter. They basically recycle all the stuff that's yucky. So for their diets, you can feed them crushed up eggshell for calcium. Also feed them cuttlefish bone crushed up. And you're going to want to sprinkle some fish flakes around. This brand is really good. Sprinkling fish flakes around the enclosure helps stimulate them in that scavenging part of their nature. Every now and then you can put some chopped up veggies in there. You can use zucchini, squash, carrots, and like leafy greens. And lastly, sprinkling some springtails in the enclosure helps a lot. Springtails help clean up mold and the manure that isopods leave, and that just keeps everything clean. There's not any extra bacteria that the isopods may not be able to consume. So in my isopod container, I have these magnolia leaves, and I boiled them before I used them, and I basically just crushed them up and sprinkled them in, and I like ripped off some big pieces so they could still hide under big pieces. And I also have a bin of sphagnum moss, I think. I forgot. But I put this in there as well. And I usually spray just this when I miss their enclosure. So if you didn't know, isopods actually molt from their exoskeleton. It doesn't happen a lot, mostly for adult isopods. They molt about 1 to 4 times a year. And they molt back half first and front half like 2 days later. Okay, I got that wrong. It's they molt the back half first and then the front half. I was so tired, so don't hate me. So as you can see, I have about like, you can see about on this side, like 2 inches of soil, and I drilled some holes in. There is 7 holes on the large side. There is 5 holes on these smaller sections, and usually you want to cut out a square at the top and hot glue mesh on there so you get extra ventilation. But let's take a look at my Isopod enclosure. So there's an Isopod actually just finished molting right here. I'm gonna try and not touch anything in there just because I want to leave him alone. But I have some dried lotus flowers. What are these called? Lotus flower seeds. And they're dried up, and I have some, hold on. And I have some mopati leaves and some sphagnum moss. And I actually just misted their enclosure because I noticed he was molting. But yeah. Anyways, this was kind of a short video this week. I am planning on filming some more videos today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or want to add anything, feel free to comment them down below. And make sure to like and subscribe. Bye guys. Okay, I was actually just editing this now, and I forgot to mention we're almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to hit 100 subscribers and continue my path with you guys. Thank you so much.